Drag Supplies Part 5. Today we talk about the holy grail of drag makeup. That's right, the famous Kryolan TV paint stick. This is what I used for my foundation for a long time. But I will start this video off by saying this is not what I am using currently. Of late, I have been using a liquid foundation, but we will get to that in another separate video. I still have these because why would I get rid of them? And I might very well circle back to these at some point in time. It's fun to play with different materials. So this is where I was at color-wise when I stopped using these. We have what was definitely a base color here, a contour color. This was either a lighter base or a highlight of some sort. At any rate, it's pretty much gone. A pink tinged highlight and a yellowish highlight. These are super thick and they are perfect for stage. And that's really when I could see myself using them again. If I have to go on stage or go in front of a ton of lights in any kind of setting, really. And I want to be absolutely sure that my beard will not show through. I would add some of this stuff. I could also foresee myself using these to block out my eyebrows. Because with the liquid stuff that I use now, the eyebrows tend to poke through at least a little bit. One of the reasons that I stopped using these was kind of just because I didn't really like the way it looked on my face. It always just looked a little heavy. Now, I will say that this could have simply been because I was not particularly good at applying it. But one of the reasons that I maybe was not so good at applying is because they changed the formula of these sticks years ago now. This is old news. But when I first started using them, the formula was a little bit different. It was, I want to say, like, creamier, easier to put on, easier to blend. The new formula is thicker and drier. That's the way that it feels to me anyway, making it difficult to apply and to blend. I've heard that there are little tricks that you can use with these sticks to sort of loosen up the material, and I have yet to experiment with those. So, you know, take everything that I say against these sticks with a grain of salt. And really, I'm not saying anything against them except for the fact that they became too difficult to work with for me. And I felt the need to experiment with other foundation. But, you know, this is the stuff that drag queens all over the world swear by. And it is no doubt great stuff. In terms of coverage, you will have full coverage. You just have to get used to working with a rather difficult texture. Now, real quick, if I experiment with these in the future, I would go ahead and pick 3 colors. I would pick a base color, a contour color, and a highlight color. And that's what I would work with for foundation. When I first started doing drag, I had 2 colors. A lighter foundation, a contour, and no highlight. And this works fine, especially if you're supplementing the base with powders. So you could get away with 2 shades. I like to use 3. And that is today's drag supplies. Until next time.